What's going on, guys? Last NASCAR fan here. Welcome back to another Diecast review. This is the third car that we're going to be looking at for 2003 Custom 164s that I have selected for these reviews because I think they're my favorite customs that I've gotten over the past year or so. And this one's actually a very interesting build that was accomplished by my really good buddy, I won't say his name because he's very private, but he works really well with me and I work really well with him. He's done a really good job, and basically here's to many more years of doing our custom diecast stuff. As I'm putting the car to the side, you have not seen it yet, but that's because I'm still introducing this scheme. Now, on to the team we're going to be looking at. The 30 AOL team from Richard Childress Racing. You started off the year with Jeff Green in the number 30, and then what happened was a whole dispute where Steve Park was fired from DEI, and basically he and Jeff Green swapped rides, and then Jeff Green was so bad at DEI, he was shafted for multiple drivers, including John Andretti, who also ran starts for Richard Childress Racing also. Meanwhile, Steve Park ended up with the 30 for the rest of the 2003 season before he was fired at the end of the season for up-and-coming prodigy Johnny Sauter. And that's what we're going to look at today. We're going to be looking at another 164 DNP. This is a custom, though, of the 2003 Steve Park ThirdEyeBlind AOL Chevrolet Monte Carlo for Richard Childress Racing. This scheme did run the Chevy Rock and Roll 400 at Richmond, which ended up replacing the Looney Tunes races from 2001 to 2002. A very interesting choice, perhaps, but they promoted the hell out of this by having a bunch of rock bands for the Chevy Rock and Roll 400 overall. You had drivers such as Rusty Wallace, who had Goo Goo Dolls, Michael Waltrip had Hootie and the Blowfish, Dale Jr. actually had Stained on the car. That was pretty cool. Kevin Harvick had Sugar Ray, and then you had guys like Steve Park, he had ThirdEyeBlind, and Robbie Gordon, his teammate, had the band Trapped, which also never had a 164 release also. This was a DNP, though, in both the RCCA and RCCA Club, to my knowledge, based off of a photo that I have shared before with the community. You can find that all over, sometimes even on NASHawk's Lionel video that he made, because I shared that photo with the community, and even though my buddy takes credit for having that photo because it's from a different anonymous collector, it still shows that you can still somehow get these 164 DNPs made into customs. However, this was a difficult build overall. It's basically you get what you get. A bit of it got a little scrunched up here because of just how the decals were, so it was really hard to just make the car as best as possible. But it's basically you get what you get, and I'm not going to lie, it's still a good custom. It's a really damn good custom. Now, the band ThirdEyeBlind, I didn't really, because I was born around 2002, so I didn't really get to listen to much of it until later on, like in my teen years. And as an adult, ThirdEyeBlind is just a really good, goddamn good band. Good band from the late 90s, early 2000s. Some of my favorite songs include Jumper, as well as I think Never Let You Go. Yeah, that's what it was. But, I mean, those are their most iconic songs. They have a few other good songs. Jumper, though, I would say is the best one out of the whole group, even though it's more of a supermarket song that boomers are going to complain to because they don't understand the whole fucking meaning of the lyrics of Jumper, which is all about depression, pretty much. It's a depressing song, but it actually makes you feel like you're still meant for the world and stuff. But going back to the car itself, the scheme is a simple blue, yellow, and then you have the white all over with the ThirdEyeBlind. You got the whole band. I'm not really good with their names for the band. Like, I'm better with like stuff like Blink-182 because it's way more easier to remember. But for ThirdEyeBlind, it's a little complicated. But the decals are really good on here. Like, really, really, really good. Here you got your B-Pillar sponsors, Sherwin-Williams. I think Wrangler's on there as well. GM card. Got something else right there as well. And no, we didn't use the roof decal because, once again, the roof decal was a little, what's the word? Oversized. So we ended up keeping the roof up here. And you could actually make an edit with this variant with the Johnny Sauter 2004 car as well. Because we did build this off of a 2003 Steve Park boxed promo. AOL broadband's on the deck lid, and then TV panels, American Online, and then you got the rest of the band members on the other side. But this is a really cool car overall. Another cool 164 DNP that never was released, but ended up getting decals in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for any videos. I'll see you in the next diecast review, whatever. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Keep on collecting.